What's up, guys? Hunter Frontier back at it again with another video. And in this video, guys, we're gonna be talking about how to invest in Yu-Gi-Oh in 2025. Now, I will say off the bat, investing is a very broad subject, and I feel like when we get into card games, it gets a little more broader, because if you don't know what that card game is, then you're kind of like, you might be buying something you think is good, and people are like, no, it's complete trash. I don't know why you bought that, right? So with Yu-Gi-Oh, I think as Yu-Gi-Oh players, and this video is definitely for people who are getting into the game, but also existing players too. Let me know down below what you guys think, and of course, if you like the type of content that I'm creating, go ahead and subscribe to the channel, and of course, like the video, and tell me in the comment section if you want to see more. So starting off with this one, right? We have Blue Eyes White Destiny, the structured deck display. So currently $105. Now I will say there was a very good price for it, for about $85 on tier 0. Unfortunately, it did sell out, but you never know, you can try to find a good deal. I mean, on eBay, it's a little difficult with this. $119, $130. Now you might be saying, why is it so expensive, right? Well, it's the return of Blue Eyes to the meta, of course. So people are going crazy, and the support looks really, really good. Now, it doesn't end there, because of course, you do need these decks, but you need the supporting cards as well. So it's just garnering a lot of hype, and it's one of the most expensive things currently in the meta, you know, once everything just kind of comes together. So I think long term, it's actually a great pick, because if we take a look inside of it, you not only get the deck, you also get chase options, right? To get a quarter century secret rare card. Now, I will say, and I will always say this too, never buy on pre-sale when it comes to TCGPlayer, because it's just crazy. The prices are just insane. They're overflated. Like all these right here, 130 bucks, you know, 207, 114. That's insane. Trust me, they're going to be going down. But this specific structure deck is great to invest in, because it has a chase option, and that's not something that a lot of structure decks previously included. You know, it's new for the TCG, but for the OCG, it's something that they do, okay, like definitely so many times. So it's great to see here, and hopefully something they continue to do. But a lot of the reasons too is because I will say, you know, older structure decks back in the day, sometimes they would make the same one again just to reprint it and maybe like put like reloaded on it. With this, you know, we're not going to see that at all, at least I would say for the long majority of time. It's a great pick to have. It's nice to have for sealed, you know, nice display, or just kind of keep, and you never know, you might want to open it up or even just sell it off at some point if you guys do want to do that. This video is more about collecting, you know, and then maybe investing in certain things, and then later if you do want to flip stuff, you can absolutely do that. But again, this is purely for like people who do like Yu-Gi-Oh and want to see what options they kind of have, right, with their money. Now don't go overboard, of course. It's okay to kind of just go slowly with time. Don't just go ahead and drop like 5K on things that I'm talking about. Please do not do that. But anyway, so with the Blue Eyes White Destiny structure deck, again, it's a very good pick. If we actually look at here, right, you can see that the Beware of Trap Tricks structure deck display is $114, $115 right now. And it didn't always used to be like this. You know, pretty recently, this actually went crazy. It used to be around 80, you know, 90. And personally for me, I actually have my own. So I actually got mine for about 80. And now you can see it is slowly starting to go up. Some investments can be a little slow. Some can be a little, you know, fast. It depends on what you are investing in, of course. Of course, with low listings on TCGPlayer, prices are just crazy right now. But I will say there are different types of seal too. Like for example, if you started way back in the day and you remember those first, you know, starter decks, you have Pegasus, Joey, Yugi, Kaiba. Right now I have Pegasus, and I actually got it signed by the voice actor too. Just a little flex. But you know, it depends on what you do enjoy collecting. Like this is awesome for me. Like I'm gonna have all of them kind of displayed on my desk, and it's such a great feeling. If you like singles, and I would say too, I'm not a huge fan of investing in modern singles. I do videos buy cards now before it's too late, especially if you play the meta, because you want to pick up on these cards, you know, now before it's too late and use them for your decks. But if we're talking investing long term, I will say that, you know, older sets, like the first like ghost rares, like cards like that back in the day, they're like great investments, because again, it depends on to condition, but also long term, if you have a set, it's much more valuable than just having one card of it. And for me, a huge thing for me is Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds, my favorite out of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Series. And I love the, of course, Dragon Synchro Monsters. So my goal is to pretty much collect all of the Signer Dragons in Ghost Rare First Edition. And I actually do have this Stardust Dragon First Edition Ghost Rare. Really cool. I'm actually only missing the Black Rose Dragon right now. So that's going to be a little challenge, but we're almost there. So the reason I say this too, again, because there are different types of seal that you can be collecting. And just one more thing too, you can also collect booster boxes as well. So I actually have a rarity collection, and I'm planning to collect every single rarity collection after that. Even though 2 was like, still, it's cool to have and kind of just, you know, be like, wow, that's great that I did that, you know? Do something that definitely gives you that purpose and goes like, wow, it gives you the motivation to keep going too with this card game. Because this card game can definitely go get a lot expensive, like really, really expensive, but again, stay on track. So anyway, you can definitely invest in things that are low, and then over time it's going to pick up, like with the Trap Tricks structure deck. And you'll see here too, there are a lot of options. We're going to go low to high, and you'll see that structure decks like Dark World and Legend of the Crystal Beast, they definitely sank like very low, but who's to say it's not bad to pick up one of these now for such a low price, right? Because they're each $8. Of course, you know, that doesn't really matter right now, but having it sealed is just really cool, and it's definitely worth more later on. And, you know, it's just a very low risk, high reward later on type of deal. It's not bad to pick up on. Now, really funny though, Spirit Charmers, this is actually not this much. It's only because there's only 3 listings. So please don't put your money into this, okay? This is terrible. This is a terrible thing. This is similar to what they did in the OCG with the little packs, but it's just a bad structure deck completely. So yeah, just don't do that. But you'll see again, like I said, 120 bucks for currently the price for this. So there is a lot of demand for it right now, but you can wait until it cools off and then try to pick it up if you can. You know, you always have that option too. And just kind of shop around and see, you know, different prices when it comes to picking up sealed. Try to go on eBay for deals. Even Mercari sometimes is really good. It really depends on what you guys want to do with your money. Again, 115 bucks here, but it's out of stock at this point. And, you know, you can make some investment if you like into modern Yu-Gi-Oh, but again, it really varies. It really varies because you also have to be like ready if it dips and you just want to sell it at a loss. You know, it is what it is, but I really wouldn't put too much money when it comes to that unless you find cards that are really, really cheap and you're like, oh, this card is broken, it's gonna go up. You can do that as well, and maybe either trade it or sell it to put into something else too. There's always that, we have that flipping mentality in Yu-Gi-Oh! Buy, sell for the most part when it comes to singles, because again, especially if you're not using a specific deck, you definitely want to be doing that so you can use that money for something else. But I don't want to talk too long, guys. I will say last thing though, again, when it comes to modern singles, is that a card like Rescue Ace Hydrant has such a crazy history, right? Before Rescue Ace became famous here in the TCG, this card was easily like 15, maybe 20 bucks a pop. No one was using it. Then it was like, wow, this is broken. Went up past 100. Then cooled off. It was like, okay, not gonna really, you know, use it right now. Diabell Star stuff went crazy, went back up. It's had sunk to about like 30 bucks, went back up. And then now it's back to like 30, 32, 33. You see, it's just a crazy thing. You have to be watching when it comes to meta like cards, relevant cards, or just modern cards in general. You have to be checking out what's going on in the current game. You know, especially the ban list too messes up a lot of decks. So it's a lot more risks. But again, if you do pay attention to stuff like that, you definitely can be good. I mean, you definitely can be on top of the game a little bit. But I don't want to talk too much. I will say, guys, there's a lot more I can definitely, you know, discuss with you, and more tips and tricks that I can definitely teach you. But if you guys do want to see more, let me know, of course, in the comment section. But if you guys like this video, make sure to give it a huge like, comment down below your thoughts, of course. This could easily be a 30-minute video, so definitely let me know what you want to hear. And guys, if you're not subscribed to the channel, what are you doing? Go ahead and hit that subscribe button, turn the notification bell on so you're updated next time I upload new videos. All right, guys, that's all I have for you for today's video. Hopefully you have a good rest of your day or night, and I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.